Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Panthers of Orlando. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Singletary to get the drive started, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. But you look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Field's going to change things up here. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Out of the gun, Fields. That one complete. It's tanked down. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap, Fields. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter, Jalen Waddle, deep to return it. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now 2nd and 9.
14-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Jones. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in for the touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Fields throw caught here by Metcalf. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. The first catch of the ball game there for Metcalf, and a first down to boot.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Fields. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Look at this defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Fields. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. In motion right, that's Claypool. And the slot man goes in motion left. Singletary trying the left side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Singletary will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. In motion right, that's Claypool. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Devin Singletary, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Barkley, toss play left. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I'll tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good. 4-8.
Now Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. The Panthers at 13-2 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Waddle, the motion man right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, he'll let this go deep for Waddle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Intercepted by the Commanders. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
7 yards. 1st down, Washington.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Singletary again. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Fields on 3rd down.
And the ball is knocked out. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He'll try again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Fields now to throw. Touchdown, Washington. Chigakonkwo,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And Washington has taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Commanders 14, Panthers 7.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
That's caught at the 25. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And that is
is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll send a receiver in motion left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Jones signaling, let's go, trying to get his guys up to the line. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Waddle, the motion man, right.
Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Now Jones on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
He's into the secondary.
And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll go to Barkley again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Waddle, the motion man, right. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On second down, here's Barkley. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's a give to Barkley, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
At the 35-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 30 yards there.
A gain of 30. First down, Washington.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Off play action, Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
2nd and 10, Fields again.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Touchdown, Washington. Take down.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Commanders 21, Panthers 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they tell their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
Down the sideline he goes. He may go. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. 105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So it's 3rd and 1. The defense, they stack the box, and that's the problem. You break through that first level, there's no second level.
And most good running teams work against stacked defenses. They don't care if you have 6 in the box, 7 in the box, 8 in the box. It doesn't matter to them. Block people, give your running back a chance because it could pay off big as it just did there.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Panthers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Fields. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think I didn't know that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, Jones being chased out left. And his throw here is incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
In motion left, that's Thornton.
Jones now on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be taken at the 10.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Singletary to get the drive started. And a short pickup to about the 25.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
2nd down and 8. In motion left, Claypool. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Here's Fields. Setting up the screen, Harris.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
A chance for Waddle on the return.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
143 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Waddle, the motion man right.
Again, it's Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On 3rd down, Jones. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
You have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. Open man, completes it to Claypool.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
To throw is Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool.
Fields pass. Complete to Chase Claypool. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Flushed out right.
Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Jonathan Abram picks it.
And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Here's 1st and 10. All eyes on Fields. Down the left sideline.
And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Fields. That completes it again to Metcalf.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Number 14, DK Metcalf. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Singletary.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jones.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Finding space at the 40.
And he takes it all the way up to the 47. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Here's Fields.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.